What if life is an artificial category that we came up with um, to classify things that seem dynamic, that change, that move, that do stuff? But at the end of the day, that really depends on our lifespan, right? What seems dynamic to us, what is fast moving enough to be considered living, um, or what is multi-layered enough, if you want. If that was the case, then life could be extended to other things, or living could be something that we could use to describe other things. If you take that to an extreme, you could perhaps even say that the universe is a living thing. I know, it sounds like a stretch, but really, it's also a stretch to think that our pace, our speed, is kind of like a privileged point of reference from which we judge what is living and what is not, right? And I mean, if history has taught us anything, is that privileged is not what what sticks. We keep finding out that we're less and less privileged. So why should that point of view be privileged in any sense? I'm not coming at this idea from the top of my head. Well, at least not anymore. I've been doing some stuff that kind of points towards that direction. That is a lot more scientific, in a sense. But the philosophical question is is more fun to think about. Yeah, I think we should kind of open our minds and our eyes to the possibility that you know we see our children growing, and of course that is by is life, no doubt. But we never saw physics growing. We never saw gravity growing out of whatever was there before that. We never saw time growing itself. And so perhaps our definition of life is very much a spectrum based one, not a clearly defined one. Anyways, I know that sounds crazy, but hopefully it'll change, with time. The, 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 the question itself will come alive in a sense.